Welcome back to Stooge Club. I am your host, the Stooge. It's another pickups episode. I've got a bunch of original Xbox games. I bought a console. I've got a story. I've got 10 comic book blind bags. I've got some random toys. We have some stuff to get through. So let's start with the games I got with the console. Now, first up, this would have been £60, but I actually made a £10 bet and ended up winning a whole bunch of money just on a random one-off. And I thought, why not get myself an original Xbox? So it's supposed to be... okay, I'll get back to it. Anyway, so with the Xbox, I got Rayman 3, Mace Griffin, Punisher, Project Snowblind, Project Gotham Racing, because you have to have that, Deus Ex Invisible War, Battle Engine Aquila, and Hunter the Reckoning Redeeming. Now, I also got a copy of Batman Beyond, but it doesn't work, and that's not the first game that I got as part of this deal that didn't work. After 3 times of having to go back to Retro Reload in Stockport, finally I just gave up. I'm like, yep, I'm just taking an extra game. I don't care what you think. You're an idiot. Best part about it is I found out they're going out of business in 2 weeks. It's closing in the 2nd of February. They have to be out. So whatever the Saturday before that is their last trading day. And with the customer service and bullshit that I had to go through just to buy an Xbox and a couple of games, yeah. So their games are scratched to shit, but the lighting in there is so dark you can't really see the discs. And I tried my best, but I ended up having to swap 2 games the first time and swap them for 3. Then another one of those didn't work and I ended up swapping that for another 2. Then another one of those didn't work, so I ended up swapping that for another 3. Well, 2, and then I just took another one, so I don't care that Batman works. Doesn't work. Better yet, I gave him a week's notice. 1 full week's notice to get an Xbox ready, which he had a ton of in the shop. Get there when I said I was going to be there. Not there. Have to call the guy. Rocks up half an hour later. Finally puts an Xbox together. Then goes, oh, here you go. And hands me a third-party controller with broken rubber knobs. I'm like, no, mate. Go get a real Xbox controller. And he's digging through his little box of junk. Literally a box of broken junk. Couldn't find one. And had to pull one out of a box console because I refused to buy one without one. Because... are you fucking kidding me, you clown? You cannot sell a console with a broken third-party piece of shit controller. It was literally broken, and he thought that was acceptable. Better yet, when I went to pay, all of a sudden the deal changed. And all of a sudden, the console went up by £15, which wasn't the prices that we discussed the week prior, so I reminded him of that and laughed in his face. Like, no, he's a fucking idiot. No wonder he's going out of business. Retro Reload. Now he thinks he's going to be going to Doncaster and Leeds to sell all his excess stock over the next year. If you see Retro Reload, if you see a moron, a red-headed clown with a bowl cut, do not buy shit from him. It's all broken. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He didn't even know what mod was on the console that he was trying to sell me a modded console to, or what to do with the thing. The guy is a complete fucking joke. Anyway, on to better stuff. What I found was really good was CX. CX is fantastic for Xbox games, and all of them worked. So I got Half-Life 2 for $2.50, Max Payne 2 for $1.50, Nazi Old Republic for $8, Prince of Persia 2 Thrones for 50p, Warriors for $3.50. These are all complete too. Futurama for $6. That was very expensive for some reason. Gun for 75p, which is amazing. From Russia with Love for £1. Great game if you haven't played it. CX, fantastic for Xbox games. Really good quality, really cheap. They don't take scratch shit in, so the games always work. Yeah, I was really impressed with their prices. Then I went to Cash Converters. And we got Everything on Nothing for 39p, for real. Call of Duty Finest Hour for 49p. All of these work as well, and they're complete. Psyops, great game, 99p. And Time Splitters Future Perfect, but it's not actually Time Splitters Future Perfect. It is Time Splitters 2, which is even better. And that was 99p. And yes, I knew that. And I bought it because it's Time Splitters 2. A couple of games that I actually had lying around because I've got a bunch of... Long story. Anyway, Spartan Total Warrior, really good Sega game. Area 51, haven't played it. Midway Shooter. Total Overdose. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, and House of the Dead 3. So all in all, I paid nothing for any of those games. So I got an Xbox with 22 games or something for nothing. So got to be happy with that. Now, quickly, some random charity shop stuff we got. This for £1, it's Warlords. 1983. It's basically WOW Comix. It's an annual, and the Beano annual 2006. So that was a good deal. For this was $2.49. You're like, why would you buy a yellow car? Because it's Danger Mouse's car. And the wings come out. And you flip up the back and his computer's there. I don't know if it does anything else yet, but it's very cool, and I want a Danger Mouse to put in there now so badly. Whack that over there. This is 25p Power Ranger piece. I think this is like, it's the gun thing, and you put something in there, but there's a piece missing, but it still looks very cool like that, so I am more than happy. I think this was 30p White Ranger. This is 25p Green Ranger. This is 99p. This is actually expensive. This is the Halo Mega Blocks. I've got some more Halo Mega Blocks, so I can put that together with that. And that's it. There is some arcade wins, but there was nothing major. They didn't have any great prizes. I grabbed these two for me. The Knockout grabbed some shot glasses, a goblet, some costume jewelry because she's like, nah. And a teddy bear, and I also got some lollies because that's what happens when you've got leftover credit or tickets. But the main event, folks, the exact opposite of the other business we were talking about, which we won't mention anymore. WOW Comix in Stockport. They are amazing. They're also in sale. They've got a few locations. They do these comic book blind bags. You've seen me open them before. The guys there are so cool and easy to deal with. Really, really appreciate them. These are a different lot. We got 10 comic book blind bags. There's either 3 issues in there or a trade in an issue or little bits and bobs. There's always some cool stuff in here. I got some different ones this time. They're teen plus, so I have no idea what's going to be in there. All I know is this one has a trade, so we're opening that one last. So let's kick this off. So looking forward to this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we're already doing good. An issue of Mark Millar Superior, issue 2. This is from Miller World. Awesome. Another Miller World, The Secret Service, issue 4. Fantastic. And Higher Earth, Sam Humphries, Boom Comics. I have actually heard good things about this, so that's cool. We've started off pretty damn good. I'm pretty happy with that. That was £1. £1. All right, here we go. Bag number 2. See Marvel Legends ad there. Ooh, Siege. Very cool. So Siege Embedded. This is your Phil Urich journalism in the middle of a crisis book. Very cool. Oh, that's awesome. Shinobi issue 1. That is cool. Based on the classic video game, of course. Awesome. And Ultimates. Issue 1. This is the new team of Ultimates. Well, the old team of Ultimates. That was the new Ultimates in the... Look, it's a long story, but this is cool. Alright, I'm really happy with these bags. They're doing real good. a pound each. Oh, that's awesome. Borderlands issue 4. I have not read any of these. Borderlands Origins. Another issue of Higher Earth. That's cool. We will put that with the other one we got. And Eclipse. Don't know anything about this. Very cool. I'm really happy. We're doing really good on these bags. Now, I don't mind occasionally if books double up and stuff. It's going to happen. I know that. I'm taking a chance by buying blind bags. But that's the fun of it. And we've got another cool book here. We got Deathblow issue 6. This is 90s Image? 94. Yeah. Kennel Block Blues. I have no idea what that is. 3 or 4. Okay, that looks interesting. Dark Hawk issue 40. This just made all this worth it for me. Done. Done. Dark Hawk issue 40. Sold. I'm a huge Dark Hawk fan. Chris Powell is awesome. Alright. Oh, we've got another old 90s issue because I see a Battletoads ad. We like that. We like that. We like seeing these. Alright. So we've got Fanboys vs. Zombies issue 8. I have not read this, but I've heard about it. Okay, that's cool. I don't know what that is. Cold Space. Written and created by Samuel L. Jackson. Or Dark Hawk issue 18. Are you kidding me? These are pound bags, remember? £1, 3 books. This is awesome. I love WOW Comics so much. I'm actually going to go to the other one, sale, and check that one out next week, because it's all the same people. Katana issue 4, New 52, haven't read it. Very cool. DV8. Is that... Did Warren Ellis write this? Warren Ellis wrote this. Okay, so that's probably going to be good. And Weavers, part 2 of 6. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Next one, we've got 3 left. Oh, it is absolutely my lucky day. Another issue of Dark Hawk. Dark Hawk issue 16. This is awesome. This is awesome. So this is why I love WOW Comics. After the day that I've had, sweet. Deathblow. I've got this. I remember this from the 90s. The Jim Lee. Yeah, how excited everyone was for that. Brandon Cho and Jim Lee co-created this. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Haven't read that in forever. And Joyride, issue 4. I think we may have gotten this in one of the other blind bags a few weeks ago, but that happens. Okay, third last one. Ah, oh, love these comic book blind bags. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Thanos issue 2. This is from the 2017. So no, this is a later run than I'm thinking of. Alright, awesome. I will check that out for sure. Dreaming Eagles 3 by Aftershock by Garth Ennis. It's Garth Ennis. We're happy. Warbook, Garth Ennis. Jessica Jones, issue 3. Is this volume 1 or volume 2? Volume 1. No, can't be volume 1. 2017. Are these reprints? Or is this a different run? This could be a completely different run. Okay, cool. Very cool. Second last one. This one feels nice too. I like the feel of it. This one feels lucky. You know when you just get that feeling? Book 1. Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. We got that in another blind bag, but that is a very cool book. Nova issue 1. Secret Wars issue 3. Actually, not feeling lucky. That's an unlucky one. We've gotten that a couple of times. That's absolutely fine. For the price that we're paying, we get our money's worth. Now, this is a big one. We were saving this one. This has clearly got a trade in it. Whenever I see the thick ones, I buy them straight away. We don't leave those ones for other people, because they always have interesting stuff in them. And I was absolutely right. So, Kaboom from Awesome Comics. Does anyone remember Awesome Comics? No? Look it up. Another Nova issue one. But this is rad. This is an actual book. The Walker Book of Ghost Stories. Edited by Susan Hill. I have no idea. Collections of ghost stories. Looks like going back to like 1950s. That's very cool. With some cool art. That is awesome. That's probably close to the value of everything that I paid for all of this, plus the books. Damn, you cannot be unhappy with that. So that is my pickups for this episode. We got a bunch of Xbox games. We got a few toys. We got Danger Mouse. That's pretty random. And a bunch of comics. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I have been your host, the Stooge. And until next time, don't forget, adventure, excitement. Stooge craves not these things. Welcome to the Stooge Revolution. This is Stooge Club.